Hey guys, this is Rock. I am having to do a GoFundMe. This is my last resort. Somebody told me that I had to give up something in order for this. We're in a really bad spot. She told me I had to give up something in order for us to get help. And I didn't understand what she was talking about. And then I was walking around through the day and I went it hit me like a ton of bricks. I had to give up my pride. Um, I was told a long time ago to do a GoFundMe page, and I didn't want to feel like a beggar or, down in the luck or whatever, but I have to. I don't have any choice. Um, some of you guys know that my house has been flooded out and it's constantly being flooded. I have stuff around the basement. I did uh, inside the basement, outside the basement, around the whole yard. But there was a 8,200 square foot building behind me that is shooting all their water in my property. And there was a little marsh in the back of my yard, and they're shooting the water down there too. So the marsh is getting bigger, 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 just expanding, expanding, and the water is coming down to my property and some neighbors property, and actually they're setting their alarm so they go down and chop back their basement. Well, my basement, nothing is helping it. It's coming up through the concrete floor, and there's mold all in my house. And now my son's my son had a pacemaker put in when he was 9 months old, but because of the mold, it's affecting his heart, and it's not good. I don't have a I have to do this. So, I did a quick presentation, so I wasn't going to waste a lot of your time. If you can donate, that would be great. I know I put on a big number for the donations because either I have to take down my home and put in fill 4 feet higher and a new home, and the estimate was $700,000 for that. And there was quite a few estimates. That was the lowest one. Um, get a different house. I can't even sell my house. I lost all my equity in my house. I can't even give it away. A tiny home coming in, I would be even willing to do a shed and insulating the shed right now. It is that bad. We can't even turn on the heat, and I'm in northern Minnesota. Can't turn on the heat because when you turn on the furnace, all the mold flies up everywhere in the house. I have 7 air filters and 2 electric heaters that are going in my house 24/7. So I just did a emergency GoFundMe page for Rocci and Synjin. Um, why I need the GoFundMe account is because we need a healthy, safe living place immediately. Like I said, the doctors are now putting my son on tons of medicine. His his heart is working way too hard with the mold, and he's at 40% ejection rate. Look at this. He's 28 years old. Um, I'm having breathing problems and like delirious all the time. I think I would say that would be a good explanation. What happened and what is needed. This is just a little bit intro. My name is Rocky. I already gave the intro in regards to my house being full of mold, and we're in some serious health issues. Even our pets are. Here is here's myself, and here's my son Synjin right here. And we obviously believe in our country. We believe in truth. We believe in helping our community and helping people when we can. What happened? So right here, there was a huge building and then another addition, and they shoot all the water down to the property. Here's my backyard. Here's the part of the addition. This is where that big addition was, and the other picture, and you can see it comes right down into my yard. And my yard is a bog. I have to wear bog boots. And you can see right here. There's behind, this is the neighbor's shed, and behind that was that little marsh, and they're filling it up. It's gotten like 10 times bigger, and the water just rolls down. This is where my house is. The water just comes down here to my house. And from behind, this is a hill. My house is right about here, and they shoot all the water. They have spouts shooting water down to my house. They did not do it the way they said they were going to do it. And they told me that they, way back when they were doing it, that I had nothing to worry about. They were going to fix everything. Even the county told this place to fix their water drainage, or their overflow is going right down to my house. Here it is again. And as you can see, this is that big building. Here's the other one. And they even pile all their snow. They go around the whole building, and there's grass, and they drive on the grass and pile it right behind my house. So in spring, it floods even worse. There's this big, it's huge. It's a huge building. There's trees falling down. A a lot of my trees are dead. They're falling down. They're uprooting trees. Here are some white pine. You can see how tall that is. That's one of the buildings that was built. These trees are dying also, and they're uprooting. Here's where the spouts are coming out. This is where my house is right here. And you see spouts, and they have a swell going down to the little marsh, and it comes right down to my house. This is a spout that they're shooting their water. Here's they built up, and there you can see the angle. It's down to my house, and this is where they pile all the snow also. There's a spout where they're putting up all their water down to my house. This is our driveway. The truck got stuck in the driveway. This is the hill. This is the building. Now the hill, all the water comes right down to my house. There's my backyard. That's my chicken coop all flooded out. That is my backyard. This is my backyard on a good day. That's my little house, not a big house, not an expensive house, just a little ranch house. Here's my basement, 24/7, 375. I've gone down there for hours and hours and scrubbed in hours, and it just doesn't stop. It comes up through the floor. There is tile around here, drain tile, doesn't even touch it. My basement water heater, it's always flooded. It's winter. It's snowing, and it's winter. Here you see how they pile their snow. This is their building, and then it goes right down to my house, right down to my house. Everything goes right down to my house and neighbors. Oh, and these guys were in my bedroom. I have frogs in my bedroom jumping around. Here's the other family members. Um, there's Axel. There's King Cyrus. There's Jim. And those are King and Cyrus when they were puppies. Synjin with Axel. And I think that's King. This was what my house was going to be like. I was going to do some remodeling, but the contractor said, can't. The water is coming up through your basement floor. Now, mind you, I had a bedroom, a den, and my office down in the basement. It was never like this until they put up this 8,200 square foot building. I had all my electronics, everything in the basement. It was dry. Um, did have a sump pump down there. Only time I'd get a little bit wet, just a little bit, is if the electric went off. It wasn't a big deal ever. And I did do a GoFundMe. What are these funds going to be used for? Well, it depends on how much comes in. Funds will be for Synjins and my medical expenses, mainly Synjins. We do have to do traveling a lot out of town now, and medical travel, just fuel for getting there. Depending on what the funds that come in, a tiny home, a new home, tear down my home. Um, I'd be even willing to purchase a shed and insulating it right now. Like I said, we can't even turn on the heat, and I'm in northern Minnesota. We have snow here too. If you guys could even donate a little bit, which is a tax write-off too. Um, every little bit helps. A lot of people with a little bit. I know times are tough, but if you guys help out at all, that would be so greatly appreciated. And if there's somehow that if you can give me your email and your address, I can send you a book for your purchase. It's a home organizer I did a long time ago. So thank you so much for viewing this, and thank you for helping Rocci and Synjin and her family. And please, 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 send a lot of prayers. Thank you.